Hello everyone. Today I'm going to make something traditionally for breakfast and I'm going to make it for supper. It is an egg and potato pie. Some people might call it a quiche. I just call it a pie. You'll need stuff like this: potato, onion, cheese, eggs. This is some bell pepper that I had frozen, cut up and frozen, so I'm going to use some of that. And over here I'm cooking some chicken. My wife likes chicken, so I'm going to take this chicken and brown it, ground chicken, with a little salt and pepper and a little garlic, and that's it. You can season it however you want. If you want this to be a vegetarian dish, don't put any meat in it at all. So let's get started. In reference to meat, I would prefer ground beef, but my wife likes ground chicken, so we're using ground chicken. Let's get our potato all sliced up nice and thin. Remember, it's a good idea to shred your own cheese. Because the eggs in the oven cook a little quicker than the vegetables, we want to pre-cook the vegetables ahead of time. We want to take our thinly sliced potatoes and mix them with a little salt and pepper and about 4 tablespoons of melted butter. This is about 1 large potato. I happen to have about 5 or 6 of these little Yukon potatoes, that I added that to it. You want to add your thinly sliced potatoes into a baking dish. Make sure your potatoes are evenly spread around your baking dish. We're going to put this in the oven as is for 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes at 425. Okay, while the potatoes are in the oven, let's get our egg mixture ready. I have here shredded Monterey Jack cheese. There is a cup of that. And I'm going to put in 6 to 7 eggs. We want to add about a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. However, half and half or even whole milk will do. About a 1/4 cup. Let's add some spices. Here's some parsley. I don't have any fresh parsley, so I'm using dried parsley. About a tablespoon. About a tablespoon of garlic powder. About a tablespoon, maybe less, maybe a couple teaspoons of onion powder. And some scallions. Let's mix it all together. It's time to add in the meat and the pre-cooked veggies. However, make sure that they are cool. If they are hot, they will cause the eggs to start to set. So do not put in hot meat or hot veggies. Make sure that they are cooled. This is our pre-cooked chicken. And our pre-cooked vegetables. That's onions, peppers, and spinach. Okay, our potatoes are all cooked and ready to go. So now we can add in our egg mixture. I said earlier that I'm making mine a little different. That's the reason for the 2 separate pans, even though they have the same ingredients in them. In mine, I'm going to add some sausage, which my wife doesn't like. I'm also adding some black pepper. My wife doesn't like that in hers either. I'm also adding some spicy Italian blend seasoning to mine. This is now ready to go into the oven. I'd bake it at 425 for about 10 to 20 minutes. Now, the reason why there's a big gap, because it depends on your oven and how thick you've made your dishes and how fast your eggs are going to set up. Here we are. They're all ready to eat. The one with the sausage is mine, a little spicier. One without the sausage and the chicken meat is my wife's. So let's serve it up and chow down. Okay, time to eat. We have our egg and potato quiche. I like to call it a egg pie. We have a fancy little side salad and some string beans with some minced onions and garlic, and some hot sauce to finish it all off with. Boy, that looks good. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Okay? Bye-bye.